the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between these road warriors and our home team. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
And it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running here with Prince. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind the line of
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Prince gets it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Right down a distance certainly is not an obvious rundown, but kind of like the draw play. There's some risk, there's some reward, and there was no reward on that one as it gets stuffed before it gets going.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games. You're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying these things here.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
This quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him the first.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Complete to number 4. No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Complete to number 3.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to push one deep down the right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Now, I don't care that they didn't get it. It's still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
1st down from the 42. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go play action on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter.
Mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Team 7. Visitors, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
Again, 11 on the play. And a 1st down.
1st down, play action. Looking right, and he finds him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
From the gun on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Their punter making his way out now. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. First call here coming from the shotgun. Run now with Prince. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Good line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, the football's loose! Scooped up by the defense! And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 5 brings up
They work against the blitz. The rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 on the 18-yard
A
line.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. It's inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Prince. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Quick to the left, it's caught. And this one does not go far.
Number 19. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They're going to try and throw it here.
41 yards.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
They're in long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
4th down.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 22. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Completed to his running back. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Number 34. 8 yards on the pickup.
Running for the marker on 2nd. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
It is cut left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Tackle made at the 6-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and goal from the 6.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
Fourth down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it up the gut. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Rolling back gets the handoff. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Not even a little bit.
Design quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
He was taken down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Air it out on 3rd.
3rd and 7.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Setting him on the dive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Number 34.
Route set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pass play coming here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Brought down at the
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th
Got to
down.
get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
On now comes their punter. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. He's got it on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Drive play straight ahead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running here with Prince. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Intended for his wideout. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have done so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Prince. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Working now from the gun. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It's about 43 yards for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 38.
Caught quick right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Prince gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Another carry for him. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Dobbins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Run now with Prince. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That one gains 7. And that gives him a first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's across midfield.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
To number 87. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun now on third down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. Result is a first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hand off to the up back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
Gain of 6. And the first down. First and
Offense
10
is set.
at the
1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Some
and
early
10.
movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. It's his running back, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup, and they're going to have a first down now.
A gain of 16 yards results in a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there.
Brings up 2nd
And that
down
makes it 2nd and long.
15 yards to go.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Late in the end zone.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. This is Prince. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They give it to him again. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
He's
3rd and just 2 to go.
33-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
It's
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Spins right by him. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Hand off to the back. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 24. Incomplete.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in left side by Jones. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. Result.
Here's the handoff. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Carried by number 24.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Has it down close. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Visitors 24. Our home team 7.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Throwing on second. On target to Dobbins. They'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. And he puts some air under this one, right side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Their offense running back out now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. It's an option right that begins this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He was brought down at the
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 24-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it.
You knew before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Third and 4 coming up now.
Right at midfield. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones.
It's a gain of
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Finds a man right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
First and 10 at the 41.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Number 6.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and
Throwing from the gun.
at the 23-yard line.
Hauled in by Dobbins. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
The loss of a yard. Brings up third down.
Throwing down on 3rd and 2. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.